Hey everybody, hope you're good. If you're new around here, hi, my name is Abby, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. In today's video, I will be doing a sunscreen review, and the sunscreen in question is the Nivea Babies and Kids Sensitive Protect 5-in-1 Sensitive Skin Protection SPF50 Plus sunscreen. So the only reason I actually came across this sunscreen was because a subscriber requested I do a review on the Sensitive Protect. I'm guessing she probably meant the adult version, so I got that one. I've just recorded that review, and while I was there on this website called justmylook.com, which is where I get all my discounted products these days, I came across this and I thought actually it would be a good idea to buy it for my daughters. And yeah, so that's how I came about to trying this. I do have oily skin, just FYI, but I don't mind if my sunscreens aren't exactly matte. I don't mind a slightly glowy finish or a natural finish. Obviously I love a matte finish if I can get it, but I don't mind anything that looks natural or slightly glowy / healthy looking, but just not greasy, not straight up shiny. I don't have dry skin, so I don't have a need for it. So yeah, this sunscreen was under £8. It was discounted, I will say that. So I get all my discounts from Just My Look, like I said. So there's a lot of claims on here, and I actually like the fact that this sunscreen, for all the claims that it has, and is quite well priced and has really good protection as well. So I will be reading just a little bit of information from the Nivea website, but there are quite a few claims on here that you can probably get by on. So in terms of its features, it's extra water resistant. It's a caring formula, they say. The formula is biodegradable, and the container is recycled. Of course, it's factor 50 plus. It has both UVA and UVB filters. It's kind to children's skin, and also for sensitive skin as well. So it says it's highly effective in immediate protection against UV and UVB rays, sunburn and long-term skin damage, whilst the formula is extra water resistant. It soothes sensitive skin, and it also says it's fast absorbing and fragrance free. This actually contains organic chamomile alongside the other claims I mentioned, so it's great for kids with eczema prone skin, or of course adults with eczema prone skin as well. And it also has been pediatrically approved. So it also says it doesn't contain the UV filters octinoxate, oxybenzone, octocrylene and microplastic. Again, just in respect to the whole sunscreen filters that are potentially poisonous to coral reefs and things like that. So it doesn't contain all of those. So on the back, it does mention that it is for kids that are aged 6 months and above. I think it's currently selling on Boots for just under £10 at £9.80, and there are a couple of, I guess, designs for this bottle. So again, you might see a slightly different design, but this is the most consistent design I've seen. So in terms of the way it feels, it's a really lovely kind of light formula. So when I applied it on my daughters, it applied in really well, no white cast, and it was quite hydrating as well. So I didn't feel like I needed moisturizer, although I'd already by default applied moisturizer. You don't need moisturizer with this, again, because it's not targeted towards having a matte finish. It has skin benefiting ingredients in here already, so you can probably skip, or you probably should skip the moisturizer stage if you moisturize in the morning and just go straight on with this. When I applied it to my face, because and if you're wondering, if you have oily skin and this doesn't promise to have a matte finish, why are you even bothering to use this? It's just for the sake of convenience. If I don't have to pack 2 different types of sunscreens, or if I know that the whole family can use one bottle, why pack 2? So that's really the curiosity behind this. And it's always good to know whether or not to know what sunscreens I can use on my face, my oily face, even though they don't promise to be for oily skin, or they're not targeted at people with oily skin. It's always useful to actually have that information in case you just want to pack less, or if you want to have a bargain, because again, this is a drugstore sunscreen. It's really affordable, very well priced. It's a well-known brand and applies really well. It's such a good formula, really light, applies and just in seconds. Basically, there are no issues. It doesn't peel and it doesn't ball up. When I applied it around my eyes, I didn't feel any stinging or irritation, and yeah, it didn't irritate my skin, my daughter's skin. My baby, my 5-month-old now, she kind of has like dry skin patches. No, nothing too severe, and I applied this on her just to see how it would you know, react with her skin or anything, and there was no issues at all. So it does say it's for 6 month plus. I did try on my 5-month-old and that was fine. Oh, and of course this does have 4-star UVA rating, which is really good. In terms of the filters, we have avobenzone, Uvinol T150, Tinasorb S, Uvinol A+, and ensolizole. So there are a good mixture of really high quality newer generation filters, and of course, you know, avobenzone. It also contains vitamin E as well, which is an antioxidant in this case. You get 2 ml of product, so that's a bargain for the price, and it's a really good option, just I guess for the whole family as well. But I will say that this is slightly more dewy shiny than the spray version, because there are quite a few options for the sensitive immediate protect range. Yeah, so it's just slightly more dewy, but it applies so smooth. It's a lovely light texture. I love the texture of this sunscreen, and I would use it. I have used it quite a few times at home, but of course before you go in with foundation, you probably just want to just matte it down with powder. But because it's so light, you don't feel it like heavily on your skin at all. You don't even feel it on your skin, to be honest. That's what I don't mind. I don't even mind if something is glowy as long as it's light, and if I can powder down and go about my business, about my day, I don't have an issue. So yeah, if you're like that as well, despite having oily skin, you might want to try this. And it's just good that it's so affordable and the whole family can use it. I guess that's really what it is, and it won't irritate the skin as well, because if people with eczema prone skin can wear this, I guess most people can. So yeah, would I recommend this? Again, this is one that's up for debate, because if you're used to your matte, if you've listened to this whole review, you did not hear me say matte once in respect to this sunscreen. So if you're looking for a matte finish, this ain't the one. But it is a really nice, natural / glowy, healthy looking skin type of finish. So if you like that, you might want to try it out. And yeah, it's just good for the whole family. I can't not say that more than once. So I would recommend it if you're used to matte finish. That's all I'm going to say on that. Of course, the typical advice is that don't just rely on your sunscreen. You definitely want to take precautions, such as, you know, not constantly being out in the sun all day. And of course, if you're going to be out in the sun all day, try and reapply it at least once, so you can at least top up on your protection. Yeah, that's really all I want to say. And enjoy the sun if you have some sunshine out wherever you are. I do have other sunscreens available on my channel that I have reviewed. If you want to check them out, I will link a playlist in the description and probably in the comments as well, so please do check that out. Give this video a thumbs up. That would really help me out to, you know, reach a few more people. Subscribe if you want to keep up with me, and share if you like this review. Until next time, stay blessed. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening or night wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.